How are you?
I'm fine. Your voice is very soft.
Okay. Okay. Then what
Hello?
about now?
Oh,
Hello?
it's okay now.
No, just
It's okay.
okay.
Is
Nice
my
to meet
voice
you.
okay?
Okay. Very clear.
Okay. Right. Yes. I bet you just arrived home.
Yes, right. You're right. Yeah,
Right.
actually,
Did
yeah.
you... uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
20 minutes ago, I got back home.
Did you do an overtime work today?
Sure, as usual.
I see. Right. Well, don't worry. You can take a rest this coming weekend. Any plans?
Yes, right. Actually, at the moment, no plan for
Mm-hmm.
this weekend. Maybe I'll go on a picnic with my family. Cause
Ah, that's
it's
nice.
yeah, what uh autumn season. So normally in Korea, autumn season is good for picnic or
Mm-hmm.
running or outdoor walk, outdoor
Mm-hmm.
activities.
Right, I heard about that.
Yeah,
It's very great for outdoor activities. Yes. Okay. Well, even
um,
though you just arrived a while back, have you
yeah,
prepared an article for today's class?
yes, right. I want to discuss about the number 266
Two six distance,
makes the heart
grow
grow fonder.
fonder.
Yeah,
Right. Okay. So love in relationship. Yes.
yeah.
Please read the content of
Okay,
the article.
sure. Okay. There are many myths around the long distance relationship. While
Mm-hmm.
some people are of the opinion that these relationships are doomed to fail, other people have evidence in their own lives or the lives of people they know that prove otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Studies have shown that in these matters, it all comes down to the two individuals, their
Mm-hmm.
personalities, strategy, and willingness to make it work.
Right.
If you are considering entering a long distance relationship or perhaps you are already in one, here are some tips that might help. Get some set ground rules. In situations like this, the worst thing you can do is to leave things to fate. Long distance relationships are never easy, so it's important to have a lengthy conversation about it and to set the ground rules from the beginning. This will help both parties understand each other's perspective better and manage their expectations. Issues like the level of commitment and the nature of the relationship needs to be talked about before the relationship begins.
Mm-hmm.
Avoid excessive communication.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody likes a stacker or a possessive partner. In a bid to communicate and to keep things fresh, there is the possibility that you can become exhausting to your partner. Whatever you do, remember that you can never compensate for the distance by being
Mm-hmm.
overactive in your partner's life. You do not need to speak to them every hour of the day. The trick is to find those times when they need you the most and to be there when they do. Have a
Mm-hmm.
positive outlook. The way we condition our minds is very important in everything that we do. If you approach a long distance relationship with a negative mindset or you focus on all the things that might go wrong, they will probably go wrong. No matter how difficult it gets, try to maintain a positive outlook and take every step as a lesson. It also pays off in the end. That's all.
All right. Okay. Any questions about the vocabularies here?
No questions on the vocabularies.
All right.
Everything's
Then I'm go.
okay. Yeah.
Yes, I'm going to ask you a question. What
Yeah.
is the most common myth about long distance relationships?
The common belief, common myth is long distance relationships are normally doomed to fail.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it couldn't be successful
Right. Usually they would say that.
usually.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes, it will not be successful. You will break up soon,
yeah,
like
I
that.
agree with you.
Right. Okay. And what do studies say about that?
Mm, Studies say if you want to make it successful, you have to set a rule.
Mm-hmm.
Then it will enhance the possibility for long distance relationship going.
Mm-hmm. Right. And why is it important to set ground rules in a long distance relationship?
Mm, because long distance relationships are very difficult and sometimes very hard, so
Mm-hmm.
you have to admit that the situation from the beginning. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that makes your expectation lower.
Mm-hmm. Yes, you're very right.
Yeah,
Yes, do not expect too much.
that's
Yes,
right.
right. And how can excessive communication and a negative mindset affect a relationship?
Mm, Actually, the excessive communication could be supposed as a stalker or a possessive manner.
Mm-hmm.
So only by the phone or telephone video call, that
Mm-hmm.
could be very annoying to your
Mm-hmm.
partner.
Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah. So find time to call them. Not every
Mm,
hour, not every
That's
minute.
right. It's like a
Yeah.
yes, stalker.
Yes. Right. Okay. Do you agree that distance makes the heart grow fonder?
Sure. I really
Mm-hmm.
agree with that. I also agree with the word out of sight, out of mind. I
Oh.
think that's true.
Mm-hmm. I see. Right. Give me examples to prove that.
Yeah, actually, in Korea,
Mm-hmm.
as a guy, we have lots of evidence on that because
Mm-hmm.
we have to do military service. Then during the military service, we need at least almost 2 years long distance, long distance um, relationship if you have a girlfriend at that time.
Right.
So many cases will be broke up during
Yes.
the military service. So my case and then also my lots of my friends or my colleagues, they have similar experiences on that.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's why I think I heard also a lot of like that from my student. Like
Yeah,
they just broke up. The reason is the man or the
man,
guy went to military service. Is it
sure.
why really?
Yeah. When I
Right.
was young and then my friends were young, we thought that's kind of a betray. Yeah.
Oh.
But now we can understand the situation. Girls who also got lots of temptation and then they want to be free and then,
Mhm.
yeah, we can understand.
Right. Okay. Before you couldn't understand why girls broke up with
That's
men
wrong.
when they go to military
Yeah,
service.
because
Ah.
military service is a very noble thing and then we serve for our
Mhm.
family, our relatives, and also for our girlfriends. as a
Uh-huh.
doing the military service to protect the country from our enemy.
Right.
But during the
Yes.
time, if your girlfriend betray you or cheating on you and meet
Uh-huh.
other guys, then you could get hurt in your mind.
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course. So in that case, you should be single when you go to military service.
So I totally agree with that. I recommend any
Right.
of
So that
my junior, you
right.
shouldn't make a girlfriend before you finishing your military service.
Service.
Yeah,
I see. So that at least your mind is clear when you are in military service.
yeah.
Right.
But sometimes it's very lonely.
Oh, yes, that's the
Yeah.
problem. I heard, right? Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And have you ever been in a long distance relationship?
Just like that.
Mhm.
During my military service, I experienced similar things.
Mhm. Okay. Did it work?
Work just
Did
failed.
it?
I couldn't keep my
Ah.
relationship with my ex-girlfriend.
Mhm. Right. Okay. Yes. How about now that you are married? Have you
Yeah.
experienced being separated from your wife?
Actually, oh yes, right. Actually, when I was in America for 1 year,
Mhm.
I had to. My wife was in Korea to take care of my son, 3 years old son at the time.
Mhm.
So I just studied there alone. So I
Mm.
really appreciate my wife's sacrifice and then devote for my studying at the time.
Mhm. Right. How many times do you call in one day at that time?
At the time, just one time a day
Oh, one
because
time a
of the
day.
time gap. So
Mhm.
I have to call her only early in the morning.
I
Yeah,
see. Oh, yes, that's the problem. In
yeah,
Korea,
yeah.
morning. In America, night,
Night.
right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, so, oh, it's really hard. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Okay. And what are the usual reasons many relationships fail?
Mm, just like that, just the situation, long distance, make the
Mm-hmm.
yeah hard, make it harder to keep the relationship
Mm-hmm.
because human, I think human needs the physical contact, not only
Mm-hmm.
by verbal or telecommunication. That's not enough to keep their
Mm-hmm.
relationship.
Right. Yes. Well, actually, there are so many factors to consider on why, yes,
Sure,
couples usually
sure.
broke up.
Yeah.
Right. Yes. And how should couples deal with those problems that you had mentioned?
Couples, they have to believe each other and then they try not to communicate so often a day. Just
Mm-hmm.
one or
Right.
two times and then less than 30 minutes to
Mm-hmm.
exchange their situation. And then
Mm-hmm.
try not to focus or not to possessive on their partners at the time.
Mm-hmm. Ah, right. How about couples who are together yet they are breaking up?
Mm, I couldn't catch you.
Ah, how about couples who are
Yeah,
together
yeah,
but still
yeah.
breaking up?
Still breaking up?
Yeah, but they are not in a long distance relationship.
Yeah. For them,
Yes. Mhm.
then I think I don't know. It depends on their mind. I think that's not
Right.
important how much they
Mhm.
close physically, but
Mhm.
they have to, yeah, communicate and then discuss as much as they can.
As a distance doesn't matter.
That's right.
Okay. So if you really want to work it out, then it will work.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I see. Right. Yeah. So also these days in Korea,
Yeah,
for most men
yeah,
entering the military service, oh,
yeah,
they are
right.
all single, right?
Yeah, I think
Yes.
so. Yeah, but some case,
Right.
there is married men could
hmm
go to the military service.
Oh, that's not late.
Yeah, that's possible.
Ah, I
Married men
see.
can go there. Yeah,
It's hard. Well, actually, it's hard. Yeah,
yeah.
so I see. Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Well then,
Okay.
do yeah,
Also,
yeah,
time. Yeah.
right. Do you
Okay.
have any questions about your
Uh,
article?
no question. Everything is okay.
All right. Okay. Well, then I'll let you go so that you can take a rest. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Devon, for
Okay.
today's class.
Bye
See ya
bye.
next week. Mhm.